Grandpa in my pocket! We can't waste any more time, Doochits. We must fly! Captain Dumbletwit off to save the universe! Grandpa and I were acting out a Captain Dumbletwit story.
Careful, Jason! Can I ask Dad to get your toy bricks down from the loft?
Yep. Jemima was really excited. Mum was going out for the day with her friend. And the friend's little boy, Shanay, was coming to spend the day with us. Let me tell you a bit about my sister Jemima. Well, she has lots of friends who often come round to play. She loves animals, and as you can see, she's very keen on the colour pink. She likes all kinds of singing and dancing, and really loves making up plays and dressing up. And she loves little kids, so she was really excited about looking after Shanay.
What about the old puzzles?
Yeah, good idea!
And all my soft toys too. He'll love those.
And you can play with everything in my treasure chest if you like.
Thanks, Grandpa. Shanay is so sweet. This is going to be amazing.
But it wasn't quite as amazing as Jemima had hoped.
There are lots of toys to choose from, Shanay.
What should we start with?
Meow! Captain Dumbledore off to save the universe!
Jason!
Hi, I'm Jason. We'd been expecting a lively boy, but instead, he was ever so shy. Do you like Captain Dumbletwit? This wasn't going to be easy, but we were all going to do our best at trying to play with shy Shanay. First, Jemima suggested doing a puzzle, but Shanay didn't want to. Then I thought we could build something with bricks, but Shanay didn't want to do that either. Then Jemima got Monkey Albert out of Grandpa's treasure chest, but Shanay wasn't keen on Monkey Albert. Then I had an idea. I know! Come meet Grandpa! But this seemed to be the last thing he wanted to do.
Jemima, why don't you take Shanay upstairs to your room? There are more toys up there to choose from.
Come on, Shanay.
So while Jemima took Shanay up to her room, Grandpa came in from the garden with Doochit.
I'm Doochit, Captain Dumbletwit's alien space pet.
Well, where is he?
Gone upstairs.
Too shy to meet you, Grandpa.
Too shy to meet me?
Yes, and too shy to play with anything.
I'll go and see if there's some books he might like in the loft.
Well, we've got to cure him of his shyness so he wants to play, Jason.
Exactly.
And I have an idea.
Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can!
I'm the only one who knows about Grandpa's magic shrinking cap, and nobody else is allowed to find out. He can get up to all kinds of things. He can run so fast that I can't catch him. He can fly off in my plane. He can even get into our Sunnysands train and chuff about. And today, he had hidden somewhere, and I had no idea where.
Ah, Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he?
When Grandpa shrinks, everyone always thinks that he's gone for a little lie down.
Jemima, Grandpa's lying down, so Shanay might like to come back downstairs.
Come on. Shall I put all of these on the sofa?
You can read a book if you like. There's a whole box here.
Bubbles?
I know, let's play instruments.
So you don't like music, but you like animals?
Then why don't you go and play with Wolfie in the garden?
Great idea! Shall we go in the garden, Wolfie?
Wolfie is very, very cute. Everybody loves him. And he's very clever. He loves playing with his toys, and we all have fun playing with him too. All of us, that is. Except Shanay. Here, Wolfie. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Grandpa. He was running around the edge of the garden. Wolfie ran after his toy, Grandpa told him what to do.
Give it to Shanay, Wolfie.
Wolfie ran to give it to Shanay, but Shanay didn't want to play.
Oh, you're even shy of Wolfie.
Juice and jammy jumblies, anyone?
Let's go. Come on, Shanay. Come on, Wolfie.
So Jemima took Shanay back inside, and Grandpa signalled to me.
If he likes animals, maybe Wolfie's too big for him. What about little animals? What about the farm?
Brilliant idea, Grandpa! Soon we were setting our farm up on the kitchen table.
Now remember, we always put some animals in the barn and some in the fields. No, Jason, that horse goes in the barn. Where should we put these sheep, Shanay?
Jemima decided to put some of the sheep in the barn. And just then, I spotted Grandpa running in. And he climbed up the table leg. Grandpa wanted me to take Jemima away. Jemima, why don't we let Shanay play for a bit on his own?
Would you like that, Shanay?
It's worth a try. He might start to play. Leaving him alone might cure his shyness.
Okay, well, tell me when your plans work, Jason. I'm giving up.
Poor Jemima. She'd been really looking forward to playing with Shanay, but I needed to find out what Grandpa was up to. Shanay started to walk round the table. I was really worried he'd see Grandpa, but luckily, Grandpa managed to dive inside the barn just in time. I knew Grandpa would have a plan, and I didn't have to wait long to find out what it was.
Moo.
He was mooing from inside the barn.
Moo.
Great moo you've got there, Shanay. Moo!
Before I knew it, Grandpa was pushing a cow out of the barn door.
Moo.
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 I couldn't believe it. Shanay had started to join in with the mooing.
Nay. Nay.
Now, Grandpa was going to try it with a horse.
Nay.
Yay!
Nay.
Yay!
Nay. Nay. Ba. 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 Ba.
Shanay couldn't understand why the animals were moving, but he was going to find out. Before I could stop him, he did this. And there was Grandpa. This time Grandpa had gone too far.
Hello, Mr. Farmer.
There was nothing I could do. Shanay picked Grandpa up and put him on the tractor. And sure enough, the tractor started to drive across the table. Because, as we all know, when Grandpa gets into or onto something, his magic can make it go.
So, do you like my farm, Shanay?
You talk?
Oh yes, I'm not shy.
Your farm's brilliant. And you are too.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
I'm going to tell the others.
I ran and hid behind a chair so Shanay didn't know I had been watching.
Jason, Jemima! Jemima! Come on,
What is it?
there were sheep going baa and cows going moo. And then there was a farmer.
A farmer!
And there was horses going neigh, neigh.
Horses!
And the farmer drove the tractor across the table. It was amazing. It's in there, right there.
Having a good time, Shanay?
Yes, because the farmer talked to me.
Brilliant! And he's got you talking too, I see.
Come on, Jemima, come on.
As Jemima and Shanay went out, Grandpa came in.
Cap off, Grandpa, quick.
Off came the cap, and Grandpa came back to his usual size.
Did we stop Shanay being shy?
We did, Grandpa. It's teamwork.
Teamwork. Now you better find him something else to play with, or he'll be upset when he finds the farmer's gone.
Yes, and you better hide in your room. He can't see you now. Go, go, go. Meow. Maybe he's gone for a little lie down. Hey! Do you want to save the universe with me?
Yeah!
You can be Dugit.
And I'll be Diabolical Dave.
Jemima and I played with Shanay all afternoon. And once he'd gone, we were tired out. He didn't stop talking.
Well, Shanay certainly had a good time.
So, how did you cure him of his shyness, Jason?
It wasn't me. It was the farmer.
Oh, I'd love to be a farmer. I think I'd make a really good farmer.
No, you wouldn't, Grandpa. All you ever do is go for a little lie down.
Grandpa in my pocket! Grandpa and I had just finished making a fisherman out of modelling clay to go in my fishing boat. Mum was in Miss Smiley's cafe with her friends. Dad was at the bike shop. And Jemima was on the phone to her friend Izzy. Suddenly, Dad came into the garden.
Have you heard the news?
What news?
About the big ship.
What big
what?
ship?
There's a big ship docked in the harbour. Its engine's broken and all the passengers have come ashore.
Goodness, Sunnysands must be heaving with people.
It is, and so is the bike shop. Everyone wants to hire bikes. We're running out. So I've come home to fetch mine. See you later.
Then Jemima ran into the garden.
Izzy just told me.
Then Mum arrived.
Have you heard the news?
Yes.
Miss Smiley's cafe is full of people. And who do you think I met?
No idea.
The captain of the ship. Captain Shipshape. He came into the cafe and had a cherry chunk with his fish.
His fish?
Yes, it's called Bryan. And guess what? I've invited the captain to stay.
Oh yes! Today we were all about to meet Captain Shipshape and a fish called Bryan.
Everybody, this is Captain Shipshape.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
Hi, Captain. Hi, Captain. Oh, no, that'll never do. This is how you greet the captain of a ship. How do you do, sir?
How do you do?
sir? Oh, and this is Captain Shipshape's fish, Bryan.
How do you do, sir?
Oh, so who's an old clever clogs then?
It's Grandpa.
Well, Grandpa, perhaps you would like to learn how to greet my fish. This is how. Swishy, swishy, little fishy, tell me, fishy, what's your wishy?
And now it was Grandpa's turn.
Swishy, swishy, little fishy, tell me, fishy, what's your wishy?
He never replies. Now, everything has to be ship-shape, and everything has to be done on time. When my clock goes boing, it means that something has to be done until 5 o'clock, which is my nap time. Blow me down, it's time for my juice and jammy jumblies.
This was too much for Grandpa.
Thank you so much. I'd like to help with all my bags. Thank you very much.
He's going to be big trouble, Jason. I can smell it, him and his little fishy.
I think you're right, Grandpa.
If I can get him on his own at 5 o'clock, which is his nap time, I think I can get rid of him. I have a plan.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He can get in my toy car and make it go. He can chuff around in our Sunnysands train. Or he can just run so fast I can't catch him. And that's what he'd done today.
We'll put him in Jason's room. You don't mind having the sofa tonight, do you, Jason?
We've got to get him on his own, Jason.
Grandpa had a plan. Grandpa always has a plan. He ran into the kitchen and climbed up onto the table.
Tell me, fishy, what's your wishy? Oh, I wish you'd answer me one day. I know you understand me. You do. You do.
Your room's all ready for you, Captain.
Thank you.
And just then, the doorbell rang. I rushed to the door, and And who should it be?
It's only me.
It was Great Aunt Loretta, Grandpa's sister.
Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he? Well, he's missing out on my prune and cabbage puddings, and he's missing out on the news. There's this big ship coming to Sunnysands.
Loretta,
and
could
guess what? No, I'm telling a story. The captain went into Miss Smiley's cafe and he ate 5 cherry chunks. 5!
Everybody tried to stop Great Aunt Loretta talking because Captain Shipshape could hear every word she was saying.
Right. People are saying that this captain's absolutely bonkers. He talks to his fish all the time. Can you imagine talking to a fish? Well, it's very nice to meet you, your captainship. Would you like a prune and cabbage pudding?
No, I would not. Aha! Time for inspection. Line up! Line up!
So, we all lined up for inspection.
Hands out of pockets. Shoulders down, girl. And you can wipe that grin off your face, funny old lady with hair like a hedgehog.
Then, Grandpa had an idea. He signalled to me that he was going into the clock. I guessed he was going to try and make the time go faster, so the captain's nap time would come sooner. First, he turned off the noisy boing, then he turned the clock hands around.
Boing, boing, boing.
Blow me down, it's never made that kind of boing before.
First he shook the clock, then he banged it. Poor Grandpa!
3 o'clock. Time to scrub the decks. Come along. Everything has to be shipshape. What does everything have to be?
Shipshape!
So before we knew it, we were scrubbing the kitchen floor. Sure enough, Grandpa came to our rescue and turned the clock hands round again.
Boing, 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 boing.
Blow me down, time flies when you're enjoying yourself, doesn't it, Brian, my little fishy friend? It's 4 o'clock already. Time to dance the hornpipe.
And that's what he made us all do.
Chin up.
Dance the hornpipe, which is a dance that sailors used to do in the olden days. And it's quite odd. And I saw Grandpa peep out from the kitchen door. He couldn't resist joining in. When he saw how tired everyone was, especially Great Aunt Loretta, he ran back into the kitchen.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And soon we heard...
Boing, boing, boing.
Blow me down.
Boing, boing.
It's time for me nap. Come on, Brian. Beddy pies.
I'll show you to your room, Captain.
Thank you very much.
As everyone went through the kitchen door, Grandpa jumped out of the kitchen window.
Goodness, Jason, he's a shocker. I even felt sorry for Loretta. But now I've got him on his own, I can carry out the rest of my plan.
What is your plan, Grandpa?
Ah, the secret lies with the fish. I need our fisherman's coat, his rod, and your plane.
Okay. Well, you know when Grandpa has a plan, there's no stopping him. Soon, he was flying off in my plane with the fisherman's cape and fishing rod.
Ah! What's that? Stop it! Stop it, I say! Do as I say, obey orders! It's that boy Jason Mason, Brian. He must have flown his radio-controlled plane in here for fun. Were you frightened, little fishy?
While Captain Shipshape went back to sleep, Grandpa got onto a shelf. He was wearing the fisherman's cape and carrying the rod.
What was that? Blow me down! A fisherman trying to catch Brian!
While Captain Shipshape comforted Bryan, Grandpa made his escape.
Poor little fishy wishy. It's that Jason up to his tricks. He must have sneaked in and put that fisherman there. Don't worry, Brian. Daddy's here.
Grandpa climbed onto the table and hid behind the lighthouse lamp.
Swishy, swishy, little fishy. Tell me, fishy. What's your wishy?
I want to go home.
Yes, of course you. You spoke. You said, I want to go home.
But of course, it wasn't Brian who'd spoken. It was Grandpa.
I don't like it here.
No, neither do I.
I don't like the fisherman.
No, I don't like that fisherman either.
And I don't like the funny old lady with the hedgehog hair.
Me neither. She's bonkers.
Can't we go back to the ship and stay in our cabin together forever? It's your fish's little wishy.
Of course we can. Your wishy is my command.
Grandpa's job was done. Captain Shipshape was about to leave. While everyone waved goodbye to Captain Shipshape in the garden, I ran upstairs and got Grandpa. I quickly put him down on the floor, and he took off his cap and came back to his normal size.
Oh, well, Jason, we saw him off at last. Him and his little fishy.
Yes, Grandpa. I think we call it teamwork.
Teamwork.
Well, that was a long lie down, Grandpa.
Oh dear, did I miss the excitement?
No, you missed all the hard work. This is the excitement.
Little fishy, what's your wishy? Prawn and cabbage in a dishy.
Boing!
Ooh, is he back?
No, it's just Grandpa.
You!